Hey dudes, John here. Welcome to another Minecraft tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about WorldEdit. I know, WorldEdit is, well, it is a mod. It's something that helps you out building really massive builds in creative, or if you're trying to build a server or something like that, that you don't want to sit here and place single blocks one at a time. That gets really tedious. We're going to show you guys how to do WorldEdit so you can make your life a lot easier, and you can spam a lot of different things and you can make things look really cool without too much effort. If you guys want to download the mod, I'll have a link in the description down below, as well as a link to how to install mods to a video that I did in the past. First thing you're going to need to grab yourself a tool of some sort. An axe usually works best for copying and pasting items. I know copying and pasting is a pretty simple task, but nonetheless, you still want to make sure you do it in the right order. So first and foremost, you need a top left corner or top right corner of some sort and the bottom opposite corner of that same structure. So say we want to copy this, I don't know what you want to call it, maybe it's a church or something. First, you're going to need the highest most point and the farthest back most point of that same church. So we went a little further so we can go a little, get a little more clearance out of it. So we're going to use that as one point. So we're going to right click that, or we're going to left click that as our first position. And then at the very bottom here, I want to go below the snow, so we grab all the wood underneath there. I'm going to break that, and then I'm going to right-click the bottom right. So make sure there's nothing popping out that you don't need, like if there is a trapdoor that you want to copy, you want to go a little further away. You can always go one block away if you wanted to, and go like this, and then you're going to right-click that. So that way you grab all the blocks in between that block there and that block there. That grabs it all. So now you want to do / copy. So if you want to just paste this, you can easily do that. You can go over here. It's going to paste in the same exact direction that it's in right now. So wherever I should probably do that right here, actually. If I go / copy, it's going to copy it right there. So it's going to copy as if I'm standing in this position. If I'm standing back here, it's going to copy that far away from me as well. So whenever I paste it, that does matter. So I can go over here. It's going to go in that same, like I said, it's going to go in that same position in that same direction. So if I face this way and I do / paste, it'll be behind me. See, it's right there. It's literally right there. So it's going to copy it in the same exact position as it was. If I want to rotate this, if I want to turn this around, I'm going to go / rotate, and I'm going to say 180 degrees. So now if I stand right here and I go / paste, it'll be behind me now. There it is. Look at that. So it basically just took the same church bell thing and it flipped it around. Now, what if I want something that's not so symmetrical, right? So I want to copy something that's a little different, like for instance, let's do this farm right here. Right? So we want to go ahead and do this farm, and then one of the farm ends has maybe fence posts going up it like this. Oops. Just to make it the highest point. You know what I mean? I'm not actually doing this for any particular reason, just to show you guys that this end is clearly different than this end over here. And I want to grab this lantern. I'm going to place a lantern on there. So I'm going to left click this lantern being my top left corner. Bam. And I'm going to break the snow over here, and I'm going to right click this section there. So now this is going to be / copy. There we go. And if I'm going to paste it somewhere, it's going to paste in that same exact position. So I can paste it right here. I can go / paste. Well, what if I want to mirror it? What if I want to make it where it's the exact same, but I want to flip everything over to the opposite side? I can go / flip maybe to the left, right? To the left. Bam. So now if I paste it, it should be in reverse. So I can go / paste. And it's an exact mirror of that farm. You see that? The post is on the right as opposed to being on the left. That's really freaking cool and very handy if you're building things like statues and you want to do two separate statues that are going to be side by side and you want them to mirror each other. That is the best way to do that. And if you do have these extra blocks lying around, you may want to remove those, obviously. Otherwise, you're going to have these weird floating blocks that are just in the area. So that's how you copy paste items. Now, what if I want to take this farm and I want to make it something that is reusable? I can go // SCHEM. And I'm going to say save. And I'm going to give it a name. Let's call this one farm. Bam. Now my farm is saved. So if I go over here and I copy, let's copy this tree. Okay. And we're going to go // copy. We copy the tree. Then we can go // paste. And we copy the tree. Well, now I don't have my farm copied. I have to go back over there and copy it again. Well, if I don't want to do that, I can just go // SCEM load. I got to remember what I called it, farm. So now it's loaded into my schematic. So now I can go through and I can go over here and I can go // paste. Bam, that's gonna be right behind me. There's my farm, look at that. So you can save as many schematics as you want. WorldEdit allows you to do that. And what's really nice is if you have WorldEdit in one map that's identical to a version of another map and you want to copy, like say a structure, like a big old castle that you built. So you can copy that schematic file basically from one folder from one saved world into another folder of another saved world, as long as you have WorldEdit installed on both maps. Especially if you built something really, really cool a long time ago, like a big old massive castle, and you don't want to build it again, you can paste that into that new world. Makes your life a whole lot easier. What if we want to take something and change the color or material on this house? What if I want to change all this to like warped wood? I don't know. So right now we have spruce planks, right? So first thing we're going to need is some kind of tool. Any kind of tool will become a wand. This is my little paintbrush, right? My wooden hoe will become my paintbrush. I'm going to go /brush. I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom to sphere. And then I'm going to select the kind of wood I want to brush with. So what if we do warped planks? And we can go a distance of like say 5 blocks around. You can go 1 block if you wanted to, but that's kind of lame. So you're going to do 5 blocks and press enter. But if I did it right now, it's going to make this really bad. If I right click this right now, it's going to put warp blocks 5 blocks in radius around us. You can kind of see on my little mini map there of what it turned out like. Here, I'll go punch through. This is what it did. It's really bad. So it did a really big old growth, basically, that's just massive in a 5 block radius. Well, that's not what we want. So we can do a // undo if we mess something up like this, and it will remove it. We'll go // undo, and it undid it all. So let's go ahead and put these poor villagers' bed back into place. So now basically I'm going to take this wooden hoe that's creating this really big anomaly. We're going to create a mask out of it. We're going to go /mask, and we're going to say what wood we want to pick. We're going to pick spruce planks. So now when I right click these spruce planks, they're going to get painted with the new material. I mean, I can make this gold, I can make this diamonds, but that's really cheesy. I'm not going to do that. But then I can go ahead and I can change this whole village into something a little more fantastical by doing this. Now I have to do this for every type of wood. So what you can do essentially is grab another tool and create yet another brush. So if I want to do spruce slabs, I can go /brush sphere spruce, no, warped slabs, where are slabs 5, right? And then I can go /mask spruce slab, enter. So now when I go over this, it's going to change all the slabs also to warped wood. So now I just have this body of stuff that can create another one for that if I wanted to. This is going to do all the main material. This will do all the slabs. So when I have a house that has multiple items on it, I can switch back and forth between my 2 paintbrushes, and it will go ahead and change out the whole house. I can do stairs. I can do the actual stripped logs, and it makes it a lot easier for you to change the color on something without having to, well, change the color on something. Because if you had to go through the effort of changing all this out, it would take a long time to change out each individual log. I mean, yes, don't get me wrong. I've done it before in the past. It's not something that's not practical, especially if you're on console or something. You have to do it one block at a time, which sucks because this, in all honesty, is the easiest thing in the world. This makes your life so stinking easy. We've transformed the majority of this village already into a fantastical rooftop. So now let's do another brush. We're going to keep those two brushes what they are. It's fine. Let's grab another brush. Let's grab, let's say this, let's grab a stick. Sticks make good brushes. We're going to grab this stick here. And let's say we want to raise the ground up over here a little bit. We're going to go slash brush. And then we're going to scroll down over here to raise. And we're going to tell it to raise in a cylinder fashion. Because if you do a sphere, it's going to do just that. It's going to do a sphere. So a cylinder works out, but you can tell it how high you want it to go. So I only want to raise it by, say, 1 block. And so now I can increase the height of this. Like if I go to the top of this mountain here, I can go bam, and it's going to raise it 1 block. It's going to go bam, raise it 1 block, and bam, raise it 1 block. And it's going to, I can keep doing that. That's kind of glitched out right there, but you get what I'm doing here. But yeah, there you go. Now you can raise things. Now what if I want to do the opposite? I want to go lower. What if I want to drop it a block? Cylinder, 5 blocks, and we're going to go bam. It's going to eat away at it. And you don't have to be like right on top of it. You can point to that and it'll make it go down. You can just kind of point at an item. So you got to be really careful what you point at. Like I can point over there at that ice spike, and it's going to drop a block all the way around it. So you got to be really careful what you point at. Because if you point really far away, I can go over there to this house and go, oh, darn, I'm like eating away at this house. Oh, no. You can make something disappear like that pretty easily. And then there we go. That house is gone. It's vanished. But yeah, so you can make this drop down in a cylinder pattern. You can do the same thing with a sphere or a square if you wanted to. But yeah, the cylinder seems to be your best option. Oh yeah, I have mods in this, so that's why you see the inferium in there. Yeah, that's a good way to eat away at things. You can also create things like spheres. You can do slash sphere. Let's do it a little further away. Hold on a second. Let's go a little further away from these houses. What if we want to do just a giant sphere that's just huge, but you want it to be hollow and you want to build like a giant like dungeon inside of it or something? You can go slash sphere. And what material do we want it to be made out of? Let's make it out of something interesting. Glowstone. Let's make it out of sea lantern. And we're going to go minus HR, which is going to remove the inside of it. And now we want it to be a certain diameter. We can make it, or a certain radius. So let's make it 30 blocks in any direction. And it's going to go bam. It's going to take a second. There we go. We're in the middle of this giant sphere. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's just ginormous. And what's beautiful about it, because I did the minus HR, it's not going to be filled. So if I want to turn this into some kind of crazy arena, I could. How amazing is this? And like I realized that, oh my goodness, that's just too big or too small. I'm going to / undo. Bye-bye. Sphere is gone. And that's freaking sick. So you can do some really amazing things with adding things like / sphere. You can do things with cylinders as well. / You can do / and you can see all the different commands you can get, but we're only getting into some of the more basic ones. And I wanted to show you guys some simple things you can do with WorldEdit. So that's about it, dudes. I hope you guys enjoyed this random little short tutorial. It was a lot of fun to do, and quite honestly, it's a lot of fun to mess with. This is one of those mods that just make your life easier. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, if you guys can smash that like button down below, it's greatly appreciated. And if you're at all new to this channel, if you guys can click that subscribe button, absolutely not necessary, but it's free to do and it helps the channel out a great deal. We're trying to get to 15,000 subscribers and we're so close, so we need your guys' help in order to do that. If you smack that little bell, that stupid little bell, it turns on notifications and it lets YouTube and dudettes know when we upload our videos. And until next time, guys, see ya.